Now I gotta read y'all these comments. This shit was comedy. Okay. Listen to this. And niggas like to say it's just me. Listen to the comments. Somebody said he dropped 2 last year. That was already too much. Somebody said Lil Baby threatens planet Earth with new music. Oh shit. Okay.
Bruh, there's no way you can look like an
The fuck? Oh my god. He says, thank you for warning us. Somebody says, where's Act? I'm rooting for Wham. Don't worry, I'm right here. We've heard enough, gang. We're good. Shit not dropping until 2027. Let me be serious about this. Let me be serious about this. I think this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Lil Baby, after dropping...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The reason why Lil Baby fell off is because of you, bro. Ever since he put out that It's Only Me album back in 2022, where he was dissing Akademiks, Akademiks has made it a priority to be Lil Baby's #1 hater, bro. Akademiks has used his platform because Ak is the #1 rap media guy in hip hop and rap, right? Akademiks, you've been violating Lil Baby these past couple of years, bro, and I think that it's definitely affected his career, right? I think that a lot of people have realized how repetitive Lil Baby's music is. I think that a lot of people have realized how cringy Lil Baby's voice is, especially when he does that whiny voice crap, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just so noticeable now, right? And I feel like Lil Baby knows that, which is why, like, behind the scenes, he tried to patch things up with you. And then his assistant ended up catching you in Miami and trying to smack you, right? Which fucked things up again. So Lil Baby's in this situation right now, bro, where it's like, he needs a hit song bad, right? Like when you think of Lil Baby, right? The clock is ticking. Like, Lil Baby is slowly easing his way into irrelevancy when it comes to rap and hip hop. Now listen, I like Lil Baby's music, right? I think It's Only Me was his last great album, but Wham was okay, right? I think Wham was okay. I think The Leaks was solid, right? I really did enjoy The Leaks project. But Lil Baby, the thing is Lil Baby is not dropping hit songs anymore, right? Like, he did drop a song recently that did pretty good on the Billboard charts, but I mean, it still wasn't like a #1, single. You understand what I'm saying? It's been a while since Lil Baby, like, for example, right? Like, when's the last time Lil Baby dropped a song like Yes Indeed? Like, Yes Indeed might be the last time, like, he dropped a single that was like a bona fide hit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we need, like, Lil Baby to drop a street anthem, bruh. And I think the reason why Lil Baby isn't doing that is for a reason, and I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. But the reality of the situation is, bruh, is every time Lil Baby puts out an album, it's selling less than the album before. And I think Lil Baby should not drop this album until he puts out a single that really has the streets on lock. And Lil Baby could do it, right? I just think he's gonna need a feature, like maybe a feature with a Future, possibly a feature with a Drake, right? I don't think Lil Baby should just release singles with just by himself, because we need somebody to distract us from Lil Baby's whiny voice so we could actually listen to the song for more than 30 seconds.
Early 2025, where he did over 100. He hasn't cracked over 100K since. His last album sold, I believe, either 17K. Wait, how much did The Leaks do? Lil Baby, The Leaks. It did he did 32,000 first week. I don't believe he should drop an album right now. And I'm giving actually really positive advice. I'm not even shitting on him like I normally do. He's not that hot. A lot of times when you're about to drop an album, you want to build momentum. His last project just did 32K, right? He does have that song, the little Get Ready With Me song. What's it called again? Miss Trendsetter. That is cool. But if I was him, I would think right now he should go on a feature run. And matter of fact, why am I giving this nigga advice? I don't even like him. But it's cool. It's hip hop. He should drop. He needs one single.
Lil Baby went from selling 200K first week with the It's My Turn album, right? Then he dropped Wham. That did 140K first week. And then he dropped The Leaks that did 30K first week. Now, let's be clear, right? The Leaks is a mixtape. And this is something that Akademiks is leaving out. And Ak is doing this on purpose because, Ak just doesn't like Lil Baby, right? Lil Baby dissed him on the It's My Turn album, and it's been smoke ever since, right? But the Leaks was a mixtape, okay? So we can't really compare the Leaks to It's My Turn and Wham because it was a mixtape. You understand what I'm saying? But the reality of the situation is there's a direct correlation to Lil Baby's first week sales dropping significantly after he decided to diss DJ Akademiks. And this is why Lil Baby's record label was actually paying Akademiks money just to not diss Lil Baby, because his record label knows that Akademiks is the reason why Lil Baby is falling off, bro. Every time he drops, he's selling less than he did before. And all of this started after he decided to diss Akademiks, bro. This is why you got to be careful who you diss in media, bro, because Akademiks has the biggest impact and influence as far as media. I would say Akademiks number 1 and Joe Budden number 2. That's a fact. If Akademiks is beefing with you, bro, he's going to do bro, he did the same thing to Meek Mill, bro. Now, Meek Mill did some things to himself, going on Twitter and tweeting all that stupid shit, right? Him beefing with Drake didn't help either. But let's be honest, man, Meek Mill's career, it hasn't been the same for the past, we don't even know if Meek Mill still raps. Everybody Akademiks gets into it with, bro, that's a rapper, it does not end well, bro. It doesn't. Rappers end up falling off after they beef with Akademiks. So I'm gonna be honest, bro, Lil Baby, bro. The best thing you could do at this point, and also we got to get into this too, right? Lil Baby had Rico rumors floating around that, the same way they came at Young Thug for his YSL record label, there was a lot of rumors that they were coming for Lil Baby in his record label, because there was rumors that Lil Baby's, label was doing some shit they weren't supposed to be doing in the streets. And Lil Baby ended up changing the name of his record label multiple times. And Lil Baby's music has changed. Lil Baby is not rapping about the street shit like he was before. And that's a smart move. I think Lil Baby is doing that so he does not incriminate himself, right? So maybe that has played a role into why Lil Baby is not as popular as he was. But guys, do y'all remember when they were comparing Lil Baby to Drake? I remember Charlamagne the God went on the Breakfast Club and said that he thinks Lil Baby is eventually gonna take Drake's spot. Fast forward to 2026, boy, was that a dumb statement, right? But Lil Baby was dropping hit songs left and right? His albums were selling very well, but he just became too stagnant, bro. He decided to beef with the wrong person, and his music, for the most part, it hasn't evolved, right? That's another thing with Lil Baby's music. If you've heard one Lil Baby song, you've pretty much heard all of them. Lil Baby, at some point, you gotta switch up your flow. At some point, you gotta switch up your beat selection. At some point, you gotta start doing features with new people. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro, your music has gotten repetitive, bro. Honestly, it's just like 21 Savage. It's like, with those two guys, bro, it's like you know what the album's gonna sound like before you listen to it. Lil Baby, right now is the perfect time for you in your career to switch it up, work with new people, step outside the box. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like this next album is do or die, bro. If this next album doesn't do at least 100K, Ak is gonna put it out there that you fell off. And I think that Lil Baby is capable of putting out a good album that does 100K. He just has to put out the right singles. He needs to switch up his flow, and he needs to have some solid features on the album.
He needs one single that's Billboard charting. And tell me if he does. Maybe, I haven't really peeped his music for a while. Last time I heard it was just like some nigga, I had to adjust my speakers, nigga. I thought, what is this mush mouth fuckery like? Anyway, here we go. Does he have a song on the charts? No, he don't. So I don't know what the rollout's gonna be, but he should try to get a couple songs popping, right? Drop 2 to 3 singles. And here's the test too. He did better with it. I'm being honest. He did better with it on the Leaks, but don't make the same fucking song 4,000 times. And whoever was in the studio when you made that fuck shit called Hey, 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 delete them from your life. Okay? Don't make the same song. Stay out of the studio with them niggas who co-signed that bullshit. And Lean in.
Hey, it's a let that pull off file. Hey, it's our first time coming up. That shit was a hit. Yo, act, now you hating, bro. Yo, we not gonna sit here and act like, hey, that was on It's My Turn. That was Lil Baby's album that did 200K first week. Lil Baby, make another Hey song, my nigga. That shit was fire. The beat was fire. The hook was catchy. Akademiks is only saying that because you dissed him on that album, bro. And let's not get into California Breeze. California Breeze, took out to eat. Cause she got a bit. We need that, Lil Baby. Lil Baby ain't making music like that no more, bro. Yo, Lil Baby, you gotta turn back the clock, gang. Yo, Lil Baby, I'ma tell you what you need to do, bro. The first single off this next album needs to feature Drake. As of right now, Drake got the #1 album this year, especially in rap and hip hop, right? Drake got his momentum back. Drake is not doing features with a lot of people anymore. Why? Because a lot of people switched up on him, right? Drake doesn't work with DJ Khaled no more. He doesn't work with Rick Ross no more. He doesn't work with French Montana no more. So a Drake feature is valuable now because, see, back in the days, Drake would do songs with anybody. We didn't know who McConan was. Club going up on a Tuesday. We didn't know who Block Boy JB was. And on 1 and on 5, look alive. There was, you know what I'm saying? Drake was literally handing out features like they were double cheeseburgers from McDonald's, gang. But because he's not doing that anymore, if you can get a Drake feature in 2026, you that nigga, bruh. Right? You got Young Miami. She out here. She got a hit song. Spin that shit. She's literally on her knees begging for Drake to hop on the remix because she knows if Drake gets on the remix, it's going #1. Facts. So, Lil Baby, right? You've made it clear that you've picked a side between Kendrick and Drake. You're on Team Drake, right? You're one of the people that you didn't do any fake shit like everybody else did, right? You didn't do what Future did and go work with Kendrick during the beef. Right? So you need to call Drake and say, yo, Drake, listen, bro. I'm fighting for my life, man. What more do you want from me? Oh, my Shayla. Oh. You need to call Drake and say, yo, listen, Drake. If my next album does not perform well, bro, Akademiks is going to violate me. I know Akademiks is your man's, bro. But listen, I need a feature and I need you to get Akademiks on the phone. I need Akademiks to promote this album, bro. Listen, if me and Akademiks gotta meet in person, if I gotta wire Akademiks 100K, whatever, let's do it. Hey, listen, tell Drake, I'll get the person that tried to smack Akademiks and I'll smack them for Akademiks. You feel me? Like, Lil Baby, you need to call Drake, bro. Drake, to me, is the only thing that can save your album from flopping. I'm gonna be honest. Right? Like going from selling 140K to 30K is, I don't care if it's a mixtape. That's insane. That's insane. That's a huge drop. Right? So you need to have a single with Drake. You need to fix this shit with Ak, because Ak's gonna keep violating you, bruh. You already know whenever your first single drops, Ak is automatically gonna say it's garbage. Even if it's not garbage, he's gonna say it's garbage. Because Ak is being biased, bro. You dissed him. You're his enemy. And then you sent somebody to smack him in Miami. I would do the same thing if I was Akademiks. But you're going to need a feature with Drake. You're going to need a feature with Future. Yo, Lil Baby, do not put Young Thug on your album. Do not put Young Thug on your album, bruh. All of those niggas that's caught up in the snitching allegations, bruh, leave them the fuck alone. That's another reason why the whole city of Atlanta, if y'all notice, Atlanta as a whole is kind of falling off because of that snitching shit. All of that street shit them niggas be rapping, it's not believable no more. Lil Baby, call T.I. Hey, T.I. didn't snitch on nobody, but he was promoting the tip line, but I don't consider that snitching. Call T.I. T.I. dropped a hit song this year. Running through the checker flag, running through the red light, till I'm dead, right? Get a feature with T.I., bruh. You know what I'm saying? I think T.I. still rap better than most niggas in their 20s. And T.I. is like almost 50. So, you know, Lil Baby, I believe in you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Drake, you get Drake snapping on a verse or singing a hook, bruh, it might go number one. You know, this nigga Drake is literally beefing with his label, suing his label, and still dropped the number one song, still dropped the number one album. Drake is the GOAT. So Drake needs to be the first single on Lil Baby's album, and have a T.I. feature, have a Future feature. And I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Like, Lil Baby not being cool with Gunna no more, maybe that's why his music ain't the same, because, you know, I think Gunna used to actually ghostwrite for Lil Baby when he first came out. Remember, Lil Baby was a street nigga that just didn't even know how to rap. Gunna used to help Lil Baby rap. So maybe because Gunna's not there ghostwriting no more on some Quentin Miller shit, maybe that's why Lil Baby's new music don't really sound that good. Who knows? But, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Lil Baby. If you're gonna remain friends with Rollo and Young Thug, you might as well get back cool with Gunna, bruh. Cause people feel like Young Thug ratted too. So I don't know, man, but that's my thoughts on this shit, man. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy. I'm out.